Hello and namaste all the pharmaceutical professionals. Welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to learn about key points of the US FDA OOS guideline. This learning will be done through question and answers. There will be total 20 questions which are taken from the OOS guideline document. And let me tell you one more thing that if you are dealing with the OOS investigation at your workplace daily basis, then this video will be very useful for you. So here comes the question number 1. In which section of 21 CFR 211 it is written that I need to conduct an investigation if an OOS test result is obtained? Answer is, an investigation is required by FDA regulation as mentioned in the section 211.192. Please remember this section number always. So now comes the question number 2. What is the purpose of an OOS investigation? Answer is, to determine the cause of the OOS result. Question number 3. Who should investigate OOS? And the answer for the question is, OOS investigation should be done by both manufacturing companies as well as contract laboratories. Question number 4. Which part of CGMP regulation apply to laboratory operations? Answer of the question is Subpart I and Subpart J. Subpart I stands for laboratory controls and Subpart J stands for records and reports. Question number 5. Which section of CGMP regulation specifies that product failing to meet established standard and other relevant quality control criteria will be rejected? Answer for the question is, it is clearly written in the section 211.165F. If your product is failing, you have to reject. It is clearly written in this section. Question number 6. How do I handle an OOD result? And the answer for the question is, if you are obtaining OOD result, you have to follow the same approach as you are following the approach for OOS investigation. Now comes the next question. Question number 7. Can I ignore an OOS investigation if the rejection of a batch is based on an OOS result? Answer of the question is no. Batch rejection does not negate the need to perform the investigation. Now comes the next question. Question number 8. Why it is necessary to carry out an OOS investigation if the rejection of a batch is based on an OOS result? Answer is, to determine if the result is associated with other batches of the same drug product or other products. Please go through this question twice because it is a little bit tricky question. Now comes the next question. Which section of CGMP regulation require that written record of investigation are to be made, including conclusions of the investigation and follow-up? And the answer of the question is, it is clearly written in section 211.192. Now comes the question number 10. How do I carry out a meaningful OOS investigation? Answer is, a meaningful OOS investigation should be thorough, timely, unbiased, well documented and scientifically sound. Now comes the question number 11. What should analysts do before discarding the test solutions? Very, very important. Answer of the question is that an initial assessment should be done. Analyst should check whether the results are passing or failing so that he can use the solutions for the hypothesis purposes. So, analyst should not discard the solution before ensuring the results. Now comes the question number 12. Who is responsible for first course of the action? Answer is analyst. Next question, question number 13. Who has the primary responsibility for ensuring accurate laboratory test results? Answer is analyst. Now comes the question number 14. What should the analyst do during the testing process? Answer of the question is, analysts should be aware of the potential problem that can occur during the testing process and should watch for problems that create OOS result. So now comes the question number 15. Which section of CGMP regulation requires that the analyst should ensure that only those instruments meeting established specifications are to be used for analysis? And the answer for the question is section number 211.160B4. Now comes the next question. Question number 16. 15 and 16 questions are almost similar. Which section of CGMP regulation requires that the analyst should ensure that the only properly calibrated instruments are used for the analysis? So answer for the question is same, that is, it is clearly written in section 211.160B4 that you have to use the calibrated instruments for your analysis. Now comes the question number 17. What should be done if unexpected results are obtained and no obvious explanation exists? Answer is, test preparation should be retained, analyst should inform to supervisor, and an accuracy assessment should be started immediately when you are obtaining unexpected results. These are the steps which we have to follow. Okay. Now come the question number 18. Can you list some of the obvious errors that could invalidate results? Answer is, obvious errors like spilling of the sample, incomplete transfer, wrong usage of the pipettes. Now comes the question number 19. What should be done in case of obvious errors? Simple. Answer is, analysts should immediately document the occurrence of or the observation of the obvious errors. Now comes the last question. Is it a good idea to continue with an analysis to see what results can be obtained when obvious error is known and that the analysis will be invalidated at a later time for an assignable cause? So the answer for the question is that no. Analysts should not knowingly continue an analysis if they expect that results are going to be invalidated. So friends, these were some of the questions which I have taken from the OOS guideline, and in my next video I will cover the remaining questions related to the guideline, and I hope you people learned something new today. So thank you friends, thank you very much for watching. Thank you and happy learning.